with water. To my auntie, hungry I can't be. So I to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when it's
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Paul, and he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
So it's Atlanta now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Outside Murray. And he buries his first look.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Now here's Bridges. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Ayton.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Murray, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Booker, good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Murray for three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
To the middle. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And it's Murray finishing it.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Left side Paul. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Murray. Here he goes. Good on the shot. Murray's got 11 points.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Misses the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Murray. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 13.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
There's the screen by Johnson. Out to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And that one's long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
.119 left in the first quarter. The kick out to Paul. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Murray from outside. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Johnson with it. Collins defending. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Collins. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Johnson. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Murray. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Good on the bucket. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Hawks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter. Action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And that one drops.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Trae Young. Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Saric. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hawks leading. On the take. Krejci. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Inside. Intercepted. Pass to Stanley.
Oh, man.
Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Now here's Biyombo. Here's Saric. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Bledsoe for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Stanley. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Bledsoe, right side. Pass to Saric. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe. Saric has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Bogdanovic. Here's Krejci. 6 to shoot. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Okogie. No good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Takes a step back. Pass to Okongwu. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Okogie on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Bogdanovic. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Biyombo. Out to the wing. For 3. Back to Saric. Crowder right side. Back to Saric. And Saric throws it down.
and Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Pass to Stanley. Driving to the basket. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The three from Ayton. Atlanta with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Griffin. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Booker. Out to Bridges. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside Paul. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Collins with the slam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
With the crossover.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
And both free throws good for Collins.
Watch Collins night in and night out, and when he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
Pass to Booker. Takes a three. Nails it from three. Booker's got his third bucket of the night. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic roll man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted one three-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Paul. And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Collins.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 11. Bridges with it. And Capella picks him up defensively.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Griffin's shot is off. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, and CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending him.
Murray for three. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker.
Team seconds. Now, to the lineup for your Hawks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Capella. Outside Murray. And they double up Murray. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset, that's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Bridges, right side. Here's Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Murray drives in. And a nice finish on the layup. Murray's got 11 points here in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Phoenix calls timeout. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Griffin outside. Left side Murray. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Saric. Pass to Okogie. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for 2. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And here's Griffin outside. Here's the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
They get it again. Okogie on the wing. Tries again. Rebound Atlanta. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Krejci. Here's Silva. Down low. Saric brings the double team. The Hawks need to get one up here. 3-pointer. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Counted. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Šarić. Nifty move. Got a piece of it. With 1 on the clock. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Hawks on top, up by 15. And when we return, we'll... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix has possession. 15-point game. Bledsoe, left side. Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Pass to Hunter. Stolen by Booker. Here's Johnson. Collins defending. To the paint. Left side, Paul. Jacks up a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Griffin outside. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Back to Murray. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. This gives them an opportunity to get within 10. Murray is doubled. Right side, Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Paul with a steal. Now Ayton. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 31 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Sinks it from distance.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Outside Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Collins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, is Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Paul into the lane, to the wing on the left. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Griffin. Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. Now here's Griffin. He's guarded by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Murray, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. For three, Booker. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Pass to Aiden. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And Aiden more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Pass to Capella. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Aiden with it. Capella with a rebound. And so it's Atlanta with it. And it's Murray off the drive. Stolen by Bridges.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Outside Johnson. Aiden with a screen. There's the triple. So this one belongs to the Hawks.
Ever since then, had a been a look at who I learned from. Won't respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take the pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. Physically fit.
I know she won't know right from you. Me, I won't feel worry on you on me. Breaks around me. Nice so naughty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Catch you in the raw, wanna taste of it. Boom, on blow, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. Being comfort for the poem. Yeah, want my kiss. Wake up, what's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a won the lottery. I've been getting money, I do not be free. I've been getting all eyes on me. Came in with the gorillas and the swingers with the. I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm both for dick. I'm slow with it, maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. And if you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Lights go flash. And we up in this class, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last.
Physically fit. Catch you in the raw, wanna taste of it. Boom, on blow, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. Being comfort for the poem. Yeah, want my kiss. Wake up, what's your bliss?
I don't know where to go.
I'm really this time, look.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for. I'm up in the score. Didn't jump in the course. Follow the back to the. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who is involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was. I smell the victory, back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no form should prosper. R&B all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my class, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body, made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Going, 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 going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Gone, gone, I'll get it wrong. Going, 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 going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. I'll get it wrong. I don't wanna get it wrong. Blinders, 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 drawn to the vacancy. Ride it, ride it, ride it. Ooh, I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Either ride in a fantasy, that blinders, blind, drawn to the vacancy. Get ride it, ride, tune to your frequency. Get lose all decency. Lose all decency. Oh, so you gone. All I do when I be gone like yeah, he said he gonna be calling to win. But me, my brother, he's supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really would be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. I be so gone at that Monica, you be gone like Saturn. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat.
非词不能概括，对味的实在有态度，该走了怎定我再错，Gotcha，东北西北都是两片秋叶，老家炒的不得丢狗，张手的再真不纠结，我的妈耐得烦我，越境要好口罩张手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆用利落时长沙态度。非词不能概括，对味的实在有态度，该走了怎定我再错，Gotcha，
straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Shout out my nigga Cinco.
Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money, count the chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. She can't get near me. Only I give a conversation to a Siri. My pants are mirrored. Yes, I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential, so they fear me. Lately I've been praying, God, I wonder, can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay down till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but hurt me severely. I've been having my insecurities, but I know it ain't. Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. Never put out a weak verse. When we lurk, I'm stuck till my feet hurt. When putting them streets first, white tees turn t-shirts. Looking for some real, he's stuck in a deep search. Anxiety, I just wanna leave Earth. When they ask if I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Trying to explain your feelings sound like something you rehearsed. In my back with a clean smirk. Looking so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on every war scar for every battle. Out the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag. Like, I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it.
Amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize.
Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You look at the Timberwolves. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into tonight, their final matchup.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Paul. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Here's Fox, and it's blocked. Takes a step back. Inside, Ayton in the corner. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Phoenix with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. To the middle and taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Minnesota making a switch. Here's Fox. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Now here's Ayton. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
And Fox gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Shoots. Fox, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the
6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 3. That shot is off. Paul with the defensive effort. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Back to Booker. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Pass to Booker. Ayton the screen. Launches it. And Booker is good for 3. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Paul. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Towns, high post. And the dunk by Towns.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Timberwolves.
A free
19. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
Time to make some noise.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Phoenix?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Gobert. The shot by Sharch, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 3.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Substitution.
Now, here is Russell. At the top of the key, Gobert. Pass to Bazemore. Pocket 6. Back to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
D'Angelo Russell.
And Russell gets it to go.
Phoenix.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Here is Bledsoe. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The shot by Sharch, no good. Down low. Here's Reed. And he jams it with authority.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Pass to Crowder. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Bazemore. And the basket by Okogie.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here is Russell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Bledsoe with it. Driving the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Here's Okogie after the basket by Minnesota. No good from Bledsoe.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. With the guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat. Guys, you have to remember, when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's Okogie, and that one is good. And the Suns lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side, Russell. Count that one. Russell's got 5. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers Doris won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and they'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up.
You've never seen Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, overthinking. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, consequences. Yeah, people talking. Ain't got no patience. Yeah, just get that money. Yeah, and get that patience. Yeah, and it don't matter how I do it. They gon' love or hate it. Yeah, I've been going through it. Yeah, got my mind racing. And they gon' have to can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through depression, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they try to break me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it. Even when life get crazy, I'ma always be the same. But I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, money can't solve them. But I bet the money off them, gotta proceed with caution. Like quit wildin', I'ma go get it regardless. Too busy counting my
Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Timberwolves looking for a strong start to this road trip.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep, as long as they don't take this team lightly, because they've already beaten them this season.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Minnesota making a switch. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one. Guys?
Thank you, David. They retain possession. Johnson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Here's Fox. The kick out to Towns. Clock is at 3. Over Johnson. Gobert trying to get open. And that one's good. Towns.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Johnson outside. Ayton inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup.
Yeah,
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now, here's Ayton. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Towns. No good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here is Fox. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Suns trailed by 3. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
3-point field goal.
Oh, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Anthony Towns.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Here's Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Here's Fox. 5 points in the game. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Ayton. Bangs home the trifecta. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Gobert with it. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And it's Fox with the jam.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the
19. And please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Ayton gets double-teamed. Ball's not loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Outside, Towns. From the arc. This ball grabs the miss. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game.
Phoenix ball. Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Phoenix timeout.
Bridges, no one around him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Clock at 6. Out to Saric. A 3-ball. And no good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And we had an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Fox. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Also inside. Towns. A Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Back to Booker. Ball outside. Pass to Ayton. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Ayton's got his third basket of the night.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Suns trail by 9. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. To the left wing. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Now Booker doing a good job that time instead of looking for the shot, looking for a teammate.
Fox from outside. Booker looking around. It's stolen by Gobert. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Fox. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker with it. Now guarded by Fox. To the right side. Towns for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
The kick out to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
51 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Steps back. Booker outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 11. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
American bands here, we got them on the run like this. Started out in the city of rain. Black Forest, yes, the Boone game. Boone handled the group manager. John Henn been the beat perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. till the sun up at the hideout. Pull your cards in, full of aces. Room on the table, and I know you can taste it like this.
And my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose for you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me. That
in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I'm asleep. Back in the city and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah.
Got about the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes. I'm a killer queen, lather me. Allergic to it, and I'm very deep, yeah.
Season 2 is in effect. There are 5 weeks remaining.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not f with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a bitch like Khaleesi. Freaky like, oh my God. Rocket Man. Like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram, overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Vroom, I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, issues Kim Jong. I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide rolling down, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. BBS is on the ring bezel. You're way under the sea level, going up till I hit falsetto. They say my flow is on God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, 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 Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
digits and made another one. Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times, and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you, they can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs. She thinks she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin.
Astro, no.
Player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. potential. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work.
In my career, badges can make a good build great. In NBA 2K23, you'll get rewarded this year for the badges you use the most by choosing one core badge per category.
As you play games, you'll become able to choose more badges that you can make part of your core. The best part is, whatever badge you core does not count against your available badge points. Plus, you can change them if you want to over time.
That's right, so they are essentially free and
Mental freeze when these people talk too much. Put that in slow motion, yeah. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real was here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of